Hey everyone, it's been a while since I've done a YouTube video. I feel like I say that between every video I do, but something's been weighing on me lately and I kind of wanted to take this opportunity to share my feelings and to kind of let you know what I've been going through as I get closer to my due date, which is just a few weeks away. I feel like I won't be able to make these videos as frequently as I'd like for a little while, so yeah, we'll see how that goes becoming a new mom, but I'm very excited. So what I wanted to talk to you a little bit about today is related to mental health, and lately I've been finding myself struggling and frustrated and annoyed with my hearing loss, which is totally fine and totally okay. And there's nothing wrong with that when, you're dealing with something like hearing loss. But I want to talk more about it, and I want to open this conversation for people and, not keep it bottled inside. And don't get me wrong, I have a great support system, and, I can talk to my husband, Martin. I can talk to my family. It's just sometimes you want to talk to someone who actually is also going through it. So that's why I turn to my community, which is you guys. And, sometimes it's just easier because I know you can understand it a bit more. So before I dive into that though, I wanted to also say it's important to kind of treat yourself and to, do things that make you happy and, little things like that. And so the other day I was thinking about how I used to always wear jewelry. Like every day I'd put my earrings on, like a necklace. I was kind of like a part of my routine. And when I got my first hearing aid, I stopped that. I stopped wearing jewelry because I felt like it drew attention to my ears. And, I was thinking about it, and I'm kind of annoyed at myself because I stopped allowing myself to enjoy those little things that made me happy. And that's so silly. And not to say that I wore like a lot of jewelry, but I just felt like wearing earrings really drew it to my hearing aids. And I've decided I'm going to stop doing that. I refuse to do things or to not do things that don't allow me happiness. So I came across this really cute brand, Ana Luisa, and they have like really dainty pieces, like I'll let you see here, which is totally my style. And I love that, it just adds to my outfit. It's just so cute and simple, and I just love it. And, they're really timeless pieces because I feel like 10 years from now, like this will still be totally cute and like, I don't know. But I'm so excited to start allowing myself to be happy again over little things like that. And I'm frustrated that it took me that long to accept it, but that's a whole other thing. But yeah, I just wanted to show you how cute these are. Like so sweet. But another thing I love about them is that they have like prices from $39 plus. So you don't have to spend a lot of money, which is great for a new mom budget that I have. But I'm going to put a link below so you guys can check out their entire site because it is super cute. And if you want to buy something, you can save 10% with my code hard to hear at 10. Again, I'll put it here and below for you guys to check out. But yeah, so cute. Anyways, so just remember, it's okay to treat yourself if you're having a bad day. It's important to treat yourself. Sometimes you have to do something to get yourself out of a rut. And I have to say, retail therapy is definitely one of those things that helps me. Not always a good thing, but I don't know. Little things can really turn your day around, right? So back to mental health and feeling frustrated about my hearing loss lately. I think part of it could be this whole new experience I'm going through with becoming a mom and all the things and the new worries that I'm having. But I don't know, lately I feel like I'm having more and more bad days with my hearing loss. Sometimes it'll last a day, sometimes it'll last a week. And I'm pretty good at hiding it. Not that I want to hide it, but sometimes I just don't want to burden people in my life. I don't even know if burden's the right word, but sometimes I feel like I talk a lot about my hearing loss with people in my life, and I'm like, well, they probably just don't want to hear about it. But I find a lot of healing in talking about it because, it allows me to express some of those emotions that I'm like holding inside. And I don't know, I think it's also a struggle because it's considered an invisible disability. So, when my hair is down and I'm, going on about my day, I sometimes forget I have hearing loss. It's just, you're having a really good hearing day, but then something happens, you get really bad feedback, or, your tinnitus acts up, or you just can't hear and you have to ask someone to repeat, and it just kind of kicks you down. And I don't know, it's hard. And I'm lost for words right now because I'm trying to just process it. But I also find too, because it's an invisible disability, people don't believe you sometimes, which sounds crazy because a couple months ago I had coffee with someone I hadn't seen in a long time. And they're like, oh, your voice sounds completely normal. I'm like, why would my voice sound different? I mean, I feel like a lot of people associate hearing loss with also, sounding differently, but hearing loss is such a spectrum that no two-person going through hearing loss has the same experience or has the same symptoms or, severity of loss. And I just find people sometimes arrogant about that. And that's another thing why I started my channel, was to educate people and to kind of make people realize, hearing loss looks different for everyone. And there's not one way hearing loss is. And so that kind of really frustrated me. And I was like, yeah, some people with hearing loss do, speak differently, but so what? I mean, I don't know, it caught me off guard, and I just kind of changed the subject, and I was like, I don't know what to do with that. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be a very rambling video, but I'm trying to process it and hopefully, hear about your experiences in the comments about, how you struggle and how you get out of those, ruts. And yeah, I think maybe like I said before, becoming a new mom, I think it has a lot to do with a lot of my bad days and stressors, because there's so much unknown about to happen. And when I'm having a bad day, I just don't want it to reflect on my baby that's coming. And, yeah, there's just a lot to process. But lately I've had a lot more bad days than good. And it's just been a roller coaster, to say the least. But that is why I felt the need to make a video, to put it out there, because once I say it out loud and I talk about it more, I find my anxieties and stressors kind of slowly go away, and it helps me process. And, it's 100% okay to not be okay 100% of the time, which I know gets said a lot, it's okay not to be okay, but it's so true. And I have to keep reminding myself that this hearing loss journey I'm on is a forever thing. It's not going to go away. It's always going to be part of my life. So one, I need to continue to allow myself to have these days to process what I'm feeling, why I'm feeling it, take those days, treat yourself, maybe buy yourself something new, wear things that make you feel good every day. I forget I have these in too, so they're so cute. Again, these are Ana Luisa hearing aids, earrings. And again, the link will be below. Sorry, I got distracted there, but they're just so cute. Oh my God. It's so silly. I should have been wearing my earrings for these past few years, but it takes a while sometimes to get over things that you're self-conscious about or worry about, which is silly, but not silly, you know, like take the time you need. But I missed wearing earrings. Yeah, I'm gonna stop apologizing as well. It's one thing I need to stop doing is apologizing for my hearing loss or for things that I stopped doing because of my hearing loss. It's all a part of the process. It's all a part of the journey. And you got to do what is right for you in the timeline that is right for you. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I'm just rambling on in this whole video here, but yeah, let me know in the comments below what you do on days that you struggle, how you get through those days. And just remember, talk about it. You know, it's important to talk about it or to journal about it. That's another thing I love doing is journaling when I don't want to necessarily continue to talk about it. Sometimes just getting those feelings out one way or another will help process the whole thing. But yeah, I'm not sure the next time I'll make a video because baby is almost here. But yeah, next time you see a video, I'll probably have baby in my arms or around me, so stay tuned for that. And I hope everyone just has a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time.